Hi, time for the weekly update on equilibrium development. I haven't really prepared anything this week, so this might be kind of messy. We'll see how it goes. Um, but just to give you a general update, things are still on track. We've got about 4 more levels to do with the third pass before the demo can release, and then a bunch of other um, bugs that I should fix first and things like that. Got animations in last week for two of the main characters, Demi and Tillinghast. So I'm pretty excited about that. Sort of spaces that were looking pretty boring before, that are just dialogue oriented, are now a lot more interesting, having these characters wriggle around on the screen while they're talking. So I'm excited about that. And also, let's see, there's still some issues to work out animation wise. We have a group of characters called the synths, and right now Nick Huck made some really cool animations for the synth guard. It's in the demo, but we're getting some inconsistencies between the animations in Blender and what they look like in Unity. So I'm trying to figure out why that's happening. I'm sure we'll figure it out. But here's one of the attack animation for the synth guard. They have this sort of globular head, which acts as a focal point for their weapon. So I suggested to Nick that each attack should look like sort of a sneeze, and I think that's reading pretty well. But then what happens when we run that same animation in Unity right now is something like this, where it gets all scrunched up and the mesh gets wonky. So we are figuring that out. Um, but that's going to be sort of a big improvement for these characters. I'll show you what they look like in game right now. This is there might be a lot of broken stuff in this level right now because it's in the middle of being upgraded to the current pass. But okay, yeah, so this is a synth worker, the ones that have the blue globular heads. They don't attack you or anything, but you can see there's no animation, no walk animation, just slides back and forth. So that'll be great to update. And then the guards, I just showed you the attack animation for these guys. Right now they will attack you, but they don't have an animation. You can see they just rotate to look at you and then shoot projectiles, seeking projectiles. So that behavior paired with the animation that I just showed you, once it's working, is going to look pretty awesome. Let's see. What else can I tell you about this week? Oh yeah, we started using Trello to keep organized, which is cool. I had a little familiarity with Trello in the past, but from the past, but not hadn't actually used it on a project. So I don't know if I'm doing it right, but this is our approach. We have a bunch of lists for different categories of tasks for the demo release, and then we flag certain ones as high priority with the label. And actually, I don't have any examples of this right now, but we also have blocker and blocked labels, which have been useful where, like, before Nick could animate the synth characters, they needed to be retopologized by Mike. So we had the blocker label on the retopology task, and then the blocked label on the animation task there. So, and then description comments explaining what the relationship was between those things, and that was useful because that way people know what to focus on. And it seems like as far as these kinds of tools go, this one is nice because it's pretty simple to use, so you're not wasting a lot of time creating the organizational structure. And sometimes I've encountered issues where, like, you spend so much time trying to be organized that you're actually wasting time. Not the case here. And then what else? I think that's pretty much all I've got to show you. I know it was a little chaotic this week, but hopefully that's okay. That's how you know we are in fact indie. That, and I am in my pajamas currently. You can't see that, but that's happening. All right. Have fun.